What's happening with you beautiful, beautiful people? Your boy the Vazslap is in the building. It is the weekend. It is Planet Zoo time. And I can't believe that I haven't had one of the most important animals in Africa not in our zoo. So we're going to fix that today. Hit like, hit subscribe, tell your parents, grandparents. Let's jump in the game. Yeah. Such a jam. It is such a jam. We love the song. Yeah, we do. This might be the worst intro ever to a Planet Zoo video, but who cares? I'm having fun. Hope you're having fun. Jam. I'm gonna stop talking. What a jam. What an absolute belter of a song. All right, we've got some issues to sort out before we jump into any of this stuff. I'll do this all off camera. Some facilities are without power, some things... Anyway, before we get into any of that stuff, gonna have a quick overlook at the zoo. Of course, last time out, we put in 2 enclosures, one being the sand cat, which is somewhere around here. There he is. And they've had a baby. They've had a couple of babies. Look how cute they look, actually. Actually, they're literally having the same. That is your thumbnail right there. Look at that. Like mother, like daughter. Ah, they're so cute. They are so cute. And then just next door, we have our other sand animal. There he is. Our little fennec fox, Farah. Ah, you are so cute, Farah. You do have a boyfriend somewhere. Or husband. There they are. Have they had a baby as well? Or do they have... We've got 2 females, I know that. 3 females. I thought we had 2. Here's the baby. There's the boy. Zahir. Cute little thing, hey? So that's what we did the last 2 episodes. Today, though, we are putting in another animal in there. In fact, I kind of want 2 animals to be put in today. One of them is coming here in this section here, just opposite the hippos. I'm trying to make this a little bit more pleasant for the people to come out to and have a look-see. And then I need to remove those boulders. I do want to relocate once again the lemurs. I think there's just too much going on here for the lemurs, but the whole thing about the lemurs is I want to move the whole group as a whole to somewhere else in the park. Not sure where. And then I want to put in... Is this wall? Oh, okay, it is covered. Yeah, we also put giraffes in it. Or last episode, or the episode before, I can't remember. There. Yeah, I actually want to put in... Move the lemurs to maybe somewhere here. But that's still maybe a long-term thing. These are the guys that don't have electricity, I think. No, they do. This one doesn't have power. It's just outside the... There's a power station right here, isn't there? It's a solar panel. Should reach. Anyway. I was thinking a lemur enclosure or something here. Or, because we've got the gorillas right here, we can continue on with primate row and maybe put in another primate or 2. Yeah. For now, though, let me go sort out all the issues off camera, sort out all the power issues, and then we're going to bring in an animal which I just can't believe we haven't had in here, because it's weird, because we've got the sister in the southern white rhino. We don't have any black rhino. So, if you guessed it, that's what's coming here. It's our black rhino. Right, so we've had to change a few things. One of our sables died. It was our last alpha male, so I had to get a new one. He's going into quarantine at the moment. Our last wild dog died as well. So I put 2 new ones, and we had 2 in our storage. They are in there. Our springboks had to get rid of some of them because they were inbreeding. Our ostriches were inbreeding, so all that has happened. There you go. Both our antelope, Sala and Gowan, have died. Sala's one of the old females, and then the other one was just our old alpha male, which is a little bit sad. It is a little bit sad. So there we go. That's everything. Let's now go and pick out our rhinos, because we're doing the black rhino. We're going to put it right here next to the hippos. I'm going to move some of the stuff around here. And they're coming in. We've got a whole bunch of rock formation that I built and was planning and building. So right against the border, people will view from there. And then from here, they can also go around. We've got an inbreeding lion. Just noticed that. I'm going to pause. We'll sort that out off camera quickly. And I'm going to start mapping everything out here. And then, of course, we're going to have a little bit of a little fast build here. I think let's do that first before we sort out the lion. Bringing in our rhinos, I can start by removing that, because we don't need that at this point. But let's build. Enclosure, black rhino. It says multiple gate habitat gates. I can only see one gate. I might be going a bit crazy. Is there a way to see where another gate is? I mean, it's picking up it as blue or black. The only thing I can think of is it's picking it up as being part of the hippo enclosure. So I've got them connected there. So if I click on this, I'm going to click size. It's not giving me the size. Okay, that's interesting. What if I delete this gate and put it back? Still saying the same thing. I think it's picking it up as two separate, one enclosure. So I'm thinking there's a gap. Don't know. Let me delete that one. There we go. That's now connected. Maybe it wasn't connected properly. Who knows? There we go. Okay, let's just move the rock slightly. Move this one slightly that way. Right, so we finally done it. There we go. It was just... I don't know what it was doing. It was just having a moment. All right, so this is the African black rhino. You can see I used the same fence as I did for the white rhino. We've got the same little house for them to stay in there. I need to put some glass here. I just realized there's no glass there. I'll do that on camera quickly. When we're bringing in the rhinos, do we have rhinos? I should have actually checked that before I started building everything. Hey. Black rhinoceros. We do have some. I think it's one male, one female, I'm guessing. One male, two females. Perfect. Critically endangered as well, so it'll be a nice little program to have. We've got one female, which we'll take. And then, I mean, he's the best out of the bunch. We'll take him as well. We'll take two for now. I suppose that's all we can really get in terms of black rhino. Into zoo. They will join the large mammals quarantine. In fact, they will. Is there a path? There is a path from here. Ah, perfect. They will join the elephant and rhino quarantines. Right, I am going to wait off camera quickly until they're ready to come out. Vet research is done. I think we might need to do research for the black rhino. We'll have a look. See who else. Crested porcupines. We added porcupines, didn't we? I forgot that we added porcupines. Yeah. Anyway. We'll be back in a moment. We're just letting the game run a bit. Right, guys, we have our black rhinos coming into the enclosure. Boom, bam, boom. There he is. Bokang is in the building. He is joined. She is joined by Imga. Right, that's the inn. Let's sort out all their needs. First thing we always check, though, is there a place for them to escape? Because that would be pretty annoying. And can they go inside their night room? They can go inside their night room, and they can't escape their night room. Does that count as hard shelter? Even though I don't have... It does count as hard shelter. Perfecto. Right, let's sort out. They prefer less long grass, more soil, more sand. All right, let's add in some... No, I need that one. You know what, before we do that, we're going to sort out the terrain a little bit. We're going to just rough it up a little bit. Just to add a little bit of textures and stuff to the... A bit bigger. Oh, that's too big. Can't really see it because it's all long grass at the moment. Just to add a bit of texture to the rhinos and the enclosure. See? Adds a bit of oomph. My wife taught me that, so shout out to my wife. We're going to add a nice little water thing for them over here on the back. Picked the wrong one. Not too much water. Just enough for them to drink and then have a little swim. Doesn't look too great, does it? They don't like deep water, so what am I doing, actually? They just need a little puddle to drink from. Better. All right, let's add some nice little sand in and around the edges here. Just around the edges of the enclosure. We're going to add some nice little sandies. Also gets rid of the tall grass that's in this enclosure. Just something like that. Alright, do they like rock? They like a little bit of rock. Make can add a little bit of soil maybe around the pond here. Like so. A little bit of soil there. Like link up. When you do roughen the area out a little bit, it does add some rocks there. So that's a nice little enclosure. Get rid of this long grass here. They don't really like too much long grass, so make it look nice. Are those rocks all floating? No. Okay. They look like they were floating from this angle. They're just kind of like sticking out a little bit. I don't know if that'll annoy me too much though. Gonna make the inside a little bit more sandy. Alright, they're happy. The size is not great. They could do with a little bit more space. But it's fine. I mean, I'm not really planning on having too much stuff going on there. Oh, that's on the temperate rock. Let's click in Africa as well. We're gonna add in some nice little fixtures for them. Some broken branch collection. We've got a whole bunch of stuff off the workshop as well. My wife has been playing again, so she has been getting quite a nice little bit of stuff going on for us. Reeds are always nice. I always like some reeds. Pop them in there. They do like a little bit of coverage, so it's nice. Maybe a nice little fig, maybe a taller fig tree. They're happy. They're 100%, baby. Let's go. Got a bit of space away with all the trees and stuff we added. All right, I'm going to add donation bins and all that jazz. Hopefully the people start coming, because that's ideally what we want. We have a lot of keepers. We have a lot of stuff going on here. Let me add some bins. I'm actually in the process of replacing all my bins in the zoo. 2 reasons. One, I'm going to add the eco bins in there so they can at least get some preservation stuff going on there. And 2, it just looks a little bit nicer. I think it's good for the environment. There's something negative going on there. I don't know what's going on with my computer at the moment. It's lagging so much. All right, we're putting in all this stuff. I will do this maybe off camera. I think that might be the end of said episode. The speaker is floating. Still floating. No, there we go. All right, we've got the Rhino information board up. Got some speakers. I'm going to add some education. There's some people looking there. I'm going to add a second board here as well, I think, actually. Hey? I think that makes more sense. So people can have double education. There we go. And then I'm going to add a educational talk as well. Let's keep opening up that. And have a nice little educational section for the hippos as rhinos as well. Then we need to just add that to the work zone, otherwise it won't work at all. And then we'll put this date, let's put this in December for the black rhinos. And we can just do this. Staff. Sand cats are being researched. Staff. Work zones. Rhino, elephant, edit work zone. Zoom in there for some reason. It always zooms you out, and I don't understand why. With the zone. There we go. And now it's officially assigned anything. Right. Research is going well. The cockerel sifaka is almost done as well. We've got the porcupine going. We've got the black rhino going. Wildebeest is done. I don't know why they continuing with that. We've got pretty much everything done. Sandcat's still going as well. Right, next episode we've got more animals to pick. People are coming. They walked all the way down here. Not them. Them. No. The guys that just walked. Did someone just walk in there? Please tell me. That's a vet that walked in here. Oh, there's people though. There's people. They have to go into the elephant one. That's the one that I really want them to go into. Because that's the one they haven't gone into at all. I'm here carrying on talking. I just said goodbye like 4 times to you guys. And I'm still here, so that's always fun. We will get them to there. I promise we'll get them in there at some point. Right, guys, I'm going to end it off here. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Let me know in the comments down below if you like the black rhino. What other animals you want to see in the Vazslap Zoo? Coming tomorrow, a new episode. Your boy the Vazslap is out of here. Peace. Chicken grease.